She's talking.
Hey, it's your girl Dom.
And it's Charity.
And it's Des.
And welcome to She's Talking. How y'all ladies doing?
Good.
Tired, but I'm here. I ain't gonna
Listen, we
complain.
gotta keep
How you
pushing.
doing? We missed you last week.
I know. I'm cold, but I'm good. I'm cold, but I'm good. I'm cold. But y'all, did y'all watch the Super Bowl last night?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Well, I
what
watched
y'all wanna-
halftime. I didn't watch the Super Bowl.
Okay, I was gonna say, what y'all want to talk about first?
I watched
game
the Super Bowl.
or
The game was ass.
Big
And the
ass.
Patriots is my team, but that game was ass. Quarterback was throwing ass plays, throwing too far down. It was people wide open. I don't know. It was ass. I hated it for them gel. Straight up. Y'all can get all the way to the Super Bowl to it felt like that.
So
Ass.
neither one of my team wasn't playing, so I didn't really care who
your
won.
team?
I'm a Niners fan. To the
What?
death of me.
Gel.
I'm an Eagles fan.
Do you see how I'm not judging
Eagles.
you?
That's why you didn't watch
Because
it?
your team was
Well, Patriots
Basuda
was-
They made it.
yesterday. They
Made
was
it.
Basuda yesterday.
They went through
But
the door.
I was mad because I was just like the game was moving so slow, and then we got into like the third quarter, and they that's when they decided to play a little bit, and I just was like, could we just?
I don't know what he was throwing the ball to.
But also,
Just
shout
trying
out
to
to
figure
Drake.
out.
Drake May, your sister is my son's third grade teacher. So shout out to you.
Who?
Drake May. He number 10 on their team. That
Yeah.
he wasn't doing nothing. That's the QB they talking about. I just wanted to shout him out because my son.
They were. I was just trying to figure out the whole game where the ball was going to, who it was supposed to be going to, like where it was going, because it was just going nowhere. It was going out of bounds. Just threw it away. I don't think they made it that far. I don't know what was going on. Maybe it was jitters.
Well, all I know is I seen at some point it was like 13-0, and I was like, oh yeah, they lost.
And then Diggs wanted to fight. Don't touch him.
I would have
him.
wanted to fight too because what are y'all doing? What are we doing, guys? We worked so hard to get here, and now it's trash.
No, he ran into the other side. He get a little bit.
But I'm mad at them because the game was trash, but it definitely, it was the calm before the storm because the halftime show was bananas.
I loved it.
Like,
I didn't
it's
understand
top
the word.
two. For me, it's top two. Like Kendrick and Bad Bunny, they like neck and neck because
Not for me.
they took the field and they transformed it. I did not think
The
that
production
I was
was
still at the
fire.
Super Bowl.
So as far
For
as the
Bad
production,
Bunny, that was
I agree. As far as
crazy.
production, definitely top two. But I feel like overall, outside of production, outside of the statement that he made and what he was standing for, outside of that, I don't think it's top two.
What?
Why? What you was
Listen,
looking
the
for?
I
culture
just
was
wanted,
fire.
I just wanted more. Like I don't know, I was just expecting
you
it to
wanted?
be because it was a
Mariachi?
certain point in time I was a little bored. I was a little bored at a certain point.
I think
in
it was
time.
probably more bored
was
because we
not.
did not understand it. Because I didn't
Not even
understand
that,
nothing
because
that was being said.
I understand.
I only
some
know
Spanish.
Anoya.
I understood
was
some
hearing- I
songs,
didn't
but it
know
was a
none
point in
of the
time I
words.
was just a little bored.
At the times that we're in, I feel like the message that he put out there, I think it was great. I feel like
Absolutely,
the
I agree
people
with
that
that.
he brought, the celebrities that he brought, the little boy that was taken away from his family, the ICE took away from his family. I feel like everything that he brought to light was for their culture.
I
It
agree
really
with that.
was.
So
I feel
now
like
that
we
was
had
what
our
it was for
time.
me.
I feel like we had our time. Last year, Kendrick stood up for us, and it was time for somebody to do something for them. ICE is tearing them up, and he trying to let it know, like, we all one. Like, let's be together. I think the production was fire. I
I was
definitely
about
do.
to say that's
Lady
the part that I
Gaga.
enjoyed. That it was a culture. Like you got to see their culture, like from them being on their island to being even integrated here in America. Like just being able to see that, and he was able to have a production team pull that off for the
Listen.
Super Bowl. Every corner he was turning was something.
They had
different. It was so
sugar
many
cane fields
details.
at the Super Bowl.
That was crazy.
the
And-
sugar cane fields.
Listen,
was
so I
wild.
read today that the wedding was a real wedding. Like they invited
tell
him
it was real when
to
I
come,
seen
and
it.
it was just so beautiful because how dope is that to be like, oh yeah, oh you know my wedding story? Oh, we got married at the Super Bowl.
Because I think they said that they invited him to their wedding. He couldn't make it. So what he did is brought them out to the Super Bowl to redo it over. You get what I'm saying? Him being there, that was
was
great.
so dope.
But
His
you know what,
messages-
too, though? I feel like even with all the symbolism that he put out there, it was absolutely.
still bored?
No, I'm not going to say that. No, it was absolutely amazing. Like that aside, it was absolutely amazing. But I think we also got to remember that. I think that was the first time it was the Super Bowl where it was another language being spoken.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think so.
So I feel like he opened up the door for a whole bunch of other.
Wait, did
countries
Shakira? Oh,
and-
Shakira was there too. He performed with Shakira too one year.
But they weren't.
Was
they
that the
weren't,
Super Bowl?
But Shakira usually
It was
usually
English,
translate her
yeah.
music, but he told them like he wasn't translating his music. Like, no, this is
Like
how
to
I
perform,
like. What do you want me to
Yeah,
do?
yeah.
everybody don't know what you're saying. That really opened the door. I feel like for a whole bunch of other countries, a whole bunch of other languages. That right there was really major for me.
Now,
I
isn't
think
he? So I read that he topped the views of Mike,
Yeah, they said
being,
he
like, the top
beat the
view Super Bowl.
the Michael Jackson views, so he
which
had
is
more
dope.
views.
But
Yeah.
also I heard that he is the first openly bisexual artist to perform at the Super Bowl.
And well, he had Ricky Martin.
Yep,
Ricky Martin too. So
Used to
this
be
is like
that
the first
nigga. I
time in
love me
history.
some Ricky
So Ricky
Martin.
Martin is the first actual Latino to
Yep.
like just
Yeah.
get
Come
out.
out,
And I think
yep.
I think that's dope that they feel comfortable in a place now to that and with everything else that's going on in the world, you would think that they would still kind of shy away, but the fact that they're coming to the forefront, like no, we together, we're
They had the
one,
male
like, this what it
dancers
is.
dancing with each other.
And
It was
you know
dope.
what I fuck with too? Everybody that was on that performed in it was some type of Latino.
Latino,
yeah.
Because I just seen that.
Carly was there.
But listen, so
Jessica Alba.
I do a workout program that I follow. It's like an app and stuff. And she was one of the trees. Like, she was one of the trees. I was like, that's dope.
Nice.
Yep, they
Nice,
had
nice.
Carly, Jessica Alba. They had a few other people. Then they had the Spanish lady from Brooklyn. I can't remember her name. I think it started with an F.
Carol G?
No,
you talking about somebody else?
she's a Spanish lady, so she's from Brooklyn, and she has the only like historical Spanish club that's there. So basically, they tried to shut her down during gentrification, but they weren't able to. She's still there.
Yeah,
So
nice.
in that corner store, she was the person he got. Was reaching to in the corner store.
okay.
So he brought people out there that were
The
like symbolism
Real
for
symbolism.
the Puerto Rican culture. Like he brought them out there. The little boy took the cake for me. I think I loved it. He gave
It was
him that.
so cute.
He brought him there. You know that was beautiful. I think he did a good job. I did not understand it,
But
at
even
all.
with that, the
But-
symbolism in that, so he had the boy act as if it was him. So he was giving the
Yeah.
Grammy to the younger version of him, which I think that is so dope, especially for us because, in mental health, we talk about healing our inner child. So for him to be able to do that for himself, that's a big thing. Like,
And to
that's
lift
big.
that little boy up, he just went through a really, really traumatic thing with the ICE situation in his family. I think that was really, really traumatic, and I think bringing him to the Super Bowl and showing him more, I think that helped. That helped. That was really
He
great.
lifted everybody up,
I think
honestly.
the Super Bowl was dope. I think it was dope. They had
And the
all
black
flags
culture
for all
got
the
to do better
countries.
because all the
Listen.
internet I seen, they was horrible. They was tired of it. Like that's not
So,
cool.
I think people
I
don't
think
know
we
how
had
to
our
differentiate
time.
between what's
Yeah.
important and like just entertainment. That was so as far as entertainment, like I said, I was a little bored, but I understand the importance and the significance of it, and I respect it and I loved it for that alone.
So with that, right, on the flip side of it,
Well, damn,
Oh.
it's
we have to talk about Gaga.
My girl looked good.
yeah, Lady
We gotta
Gaga
talk
did
about
a
Gaga.
Good.
Listen, she did good. She had a couple moves that I just was like, she wasn't bitty bum.
She
funny
tried.
for me, but
She
she was
tried.
trying. So she did good. She did good.
She did good, not scary to me. 'Cause she is,
But I need to be corrected
makeup be
because I meant to
scaring
say
people.
it's Ricky Martin. That's gay, not Bad Bunny. Because
I thought he was bi.
I don't know. I don't want no beef. I don't want to be I don't want to be misquoted. Bad Bunny,
Maybe
wanna
I'm lying. My
I don't
bad.
wanna smoke,
My
bro.
bad. Bad Bunny. My bad. Benito.
Bad Bunny, you my boy.
I ain't mean to Benito. My bad, homie.
But y'all, let's talk about Stefan. So you were saying how he was mad on the field, as he should be, but
I think he ran into them, but the other player.
I don't want to talk about. Now I don't want to talk about in the game. I don't want to talk about
She's
in the
talking
game.
about.
I heard he said some. I heard that they was like rumors something about will Cardi get a ring, and he said something like he got to get his ring first.
I don't know.
I had heard
But
something
you
like
know what?
that.
I
It's
feel
jail for
I
$200.
feel like he's such a private.
think he
I
is?
feel like he's such a private person because he a dog. So I feel like that's why he tried to act like he's so private,
Okay.
and he tried not
But
to
then
really
the other
answer so
thing
much
is-
stuff.
I also heard maybe he broke up with her and was in his feelings a little bit about some videos or something.
Because she said good luck. I feel like they probably got in an argument and she was being petty and was like, good luck.
He lucky she even said
That luck ain't work.
Because I
I
wouldn't have
mean,
said
they said she left the Super Bowl.
That's why he was over.
before
That's why
halftime
he was
over.
over there fighting, girl. She don't need you. She do not need you.
Listen.
She gonna go take her son and go about her business.
And keep calling that baby touchdown.
Yeah.
And why was his other baby mother there with the jersey on with his number? Like, girl, that
They
was too
messy.
much. Baby, okay, but you,
That is real messy. They messy.
it's too messy though. On national TV, knowing that everybody about to pick this up, and y'all trying to
That's
be funny.
why she did it.
But
But
it's like
it's the
but-
Super
but
Bowl.
why-
I know I'm about to get on somebody something. Now I'm out here. I'm about to make it look real.
But that's
messy.
the thing, because it's to be expected. Because both y'all babies is damn near the same age, so it's to be expected. So it's like, why even put yourself
That's just messy.
in that
Because
position?
some people can't thrive in peace and silence. Some people have to have chaos.
This is
That's
true.
when people start beating ass.
And that's what you
Putting
gotta
belt
just-
to ass. Putting belt to ass.
But who would y'all like to see, like, perform at the Super Bowl? Like, that hasn't performed at the Super Bowl.
I would like to see Breezy. Breezy had
course.
said something on the internet. I don't think it was
Said
the
they
time
need
for him
him.
to say that.
Right.
But I would like to see Breezy on the Super Bowl. I think he'll turn that bitch upside down, left to right.
I'ma say
and he
this.
gonna run it.
I'm going to say this as respectfully as possible. Breezy, if you ever make it to the Super Bowl, don't pull that Breezy bullshit that you pulled at Fenway Park. Just don't do it. I
What he
spent my
did?
money. I got a big caboose. My ass was hurting. Y'all was selling tickets behind the diamond home plate, but y'all was in the outfield. It was.
I enjoy my show.
You my folk. I see you every time you come to Connecticut. But baby, you had me out in Fenway Park. I will never go to Fenway Park. I don't care. Maybe for $1 million. Maybe for $1 million.
I see
But not for
Breezy.
nothing
Who
else.
else?
For something I paid for.
Listen, I
ain't going
enjoy
to Fenway.
myself, and
Fenway,
my caboose was just fine. So
I don't
come
know.
on,
I think
Breezy.
I think the picking for Super Bowl halftime show be really, really strategic.
Definitely.
Like it's not it's not
And the
gonna
thing
be.
is, they had to pick somebody that was going to put on a good show this year because Kendrick did his thing. Like, he
is
did his
true.
thing.
Well, I think
He set the
it's
bar.
also
He was
political
like-
too. What's
Definitely.
going on as
It's
well? But
definitely
Bad
political.
Bunny's right now is like number one,
Yeah.
number one streaming everywhere. So at the time, I think it was just the time for that too as well. I feel like Kendrick, he made his statement. It was time for somebody to make another statement. You know.
But who do we
And-
think is in the game right now that could definitely top Bad Bunny? Because now Bad Bunny is the marker.
or at least hold their own to where
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
Right.
I think Breezy.
Outside of Breezy, because we know he could do it. Outside of him, I can't think of nobody else.
Yeah, like no rappers. I don't know what rappers they had at the Super Bowl. They had 50 Cent.
Yeah, but he was with Eminem. He was with Eminem and Dr.
50
Dre.
Cent,
Fifth
Eminem.
always
They
find a way
had
to be somewhere.
What you call it?
like on
Coldplay was at the
DoorDash.
See
Super
that
Bowl
nigga.
one year.
Like on
Coldplay.
DoorDash. It's crazy.
I don't know.
Fifth was on DoorDash. That's all I'm saying.
Serving beef.
He said it was aged for 50
Serving
months.
And they sell combs too. That's crazy.
And let the record show that
She's talking. Told y'all.
We said it.
first. We told y'all
he
first.
should sell beef.
He should sell beef.
So Fifth, when you see it, you know, just come holla at us. You know, we three
Me?
girls from Hartford.
Holla
you
at
can
me.
have her, but come holla at all.
Don't be
of us.
trying to act
her
like
in your
y'all fucking
DoorDash
him
bag.
down. Don't even try to act like you
Hot
fucking
and
him
ready.
down.
We can wrap her right on up like
So-
an Angus, a good Angus for you. But we don't want you that way, Fifth. I really want to I want to pick your brain a little bit. I want a
don't
few
want no
dollars
smoke with you. You got
for
too
putting
many
it in the
jokes and stuff.
atmosphere. That's it.
I think
All
Super
right.
Bowl though for the whole.
So let's
was
see
great.
let's see what the artist that's coming up be able to pull off, and let's see if we could get somebody that's gonna come through.
I feel like the industry is kind of like at a standstill.
It is. It's been for a while. It's been
everything
for a while.
is at like a standstill. It's regular. Everything
Because
is the
everybody
same.
is pushing
There's
out
nobody
TikTok
standing
hits.
out the box.
But I got a question for y'all. Do y'all think that music is kind of on a standstill because I don't even
I feel like it's
because of everything else that's going on?
No, it's because everybody's trying to crank out TikTok hits to get that quick
Yeah,
following, that quick
something like
money.
that.
So it's not
I don't like
authentic.
that.
It's
Taylor
not
Swift
real.
could do the Super
People
Bowl.
don't even really got
They
shit to
like
talk
Taylor
about.
Swift. She just did that HBO, I think, special. She did like a
I
documentary
don't
of her
care about
toys.
her.
I get it, but her numbers it shows.
But
They-
the only
Didn't
thing
she
that's
just sign at the Super Bowl already though?
no,
No,
she
she was
goes
just
with
there
she
because
goes with the
of her beauty.
what's his name, Kevin.
She did enough. We don't need it.
What's
She
his
But
name?
you want to know something that
What's his name? What that man name?
I don't know.
Her boyfriend.
He used to date the black girl and then he got with her.
Yeah, he used to play the black girl.
Dang, I
He got
know it,
some
but I
black
can't think of
training
it.
in
And I call that
The
man
switcheroo
Kevin. That is not his
shit he
name.
did is
It's
crazy.
the two brothers. They
Yeah,
play
but
on
that-
the Eagles,
But
right?
that switcheroo shit he did between
Oh,
when
Travis,
he was going with
yeah.
between going with
And
the
he be
Kevin,
fire.
What's her name? Nicole something Nicole.
Who?
The girl he used to go with.
I
He was
don't
married
know.
to. Something Nicole. He was going with her. The switcheroo between how he dressed and his haircut
Yes.
and shit. Between that and Taylor Swift is crazy.
Listen, he be
Okay.
swagged out, honey.
Not
he
no
be,
more.
But
he,
listen,
he,
the
he
only
was
reason
dressed.
why I don't know if Taylor will do it because I feel like she.
I believe Taylor can do
No,
it.
I'm not saying that her catalog can't do the Super Bowl. Her as a person, because I think that right now she no. Listen to what I'm about to say. I feel like she needs to find a way to get out of the blonde hair, the blonde hair girl, good girl thing, and actually grow into her grown womanhood.
I don't think she wants
girl,
that. I don't
did
think
you
she wants
see-
that.
I feel like she needs
Jill,
that though.
both of y'all.
No, for
think
real.
she wants
Did you
that.
see her tour she just did?
It does,
What?
but that's the thing. Not
That's who she
saying-
is. She not gonna change
But
what you
y'all,
want
but
her to
y'all,
be.
but y'all gotta know Taylor Swift. She represents the God bless
Right.
America. She
Yeah.
represents all of that type of shit.
And that's the
so
thing,
they
so-
probably try to get it in there for the next Super Bowl just to try to
Yeah.
get it back for the people because
yeah,
everybody
I don't
was
like that
mad
for
or
her.
whatever. But
Yeah,
we
that's
know
who
who
she
was
is.
mad.
I don't
but
like that for her.
Her numbers show. You can't take back the numbers. You can't take that back.
I don't know. Okay, but back to because we all agree that Breezy could do it, right? But do we think that because of the stigma behind Breezy, like all of his past and everything?
No,
he's
he
done?
beat Rihanna. Jay-Z ain't giving it to him.
Well, as long as Jay-Z is there, then he probably
won't get it.
But you never know because he did just get a Grammy, which was long overdue.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I feel like he's inching his way back into mainstream.
And then
back
my
into
other
being
thing is
accepted.
though, right with that. So how long does he get held at this book of law that nobody else has to? Because there are men who have legit, for instance, Ike Turner have a day. He got the key to the city. He was whooping Tina ass. Nobody ain't saved the
even
day.
outside of Ike, Dr. Dre, was
Dr.
beating
Dre
Michelle ass.
whooping at, and she got a
So-
little voice. Now she got a little voice. So first of
it's
all, you need
scary.
to just you supposed to back up from that because you sing so strong, your voice is weak. I'm not hitting you. You might be crazy, but he was whooping her ass, and guess what? He's still out here.
And there was another woman that he was beating on
He
too.
out here.
I think
Everybody
it-
got a pair of Beats by Dre. and he
Listen,
out
I
here
think it
whooping
should be
ass,
I
like-
think it should be a woman next. The next
It's
the
probably
next
gonna be
one should
Taylor
be-
Swift.
Okay,
It's
we
probably
gonna
be
say
Taylor
that.
Swift. D Barnes was the one that Dr. Dre was beating on, the other woman he was beating on. So it was Michelle and D Barnes. But at the same time, I feel like
beat me.
But I just feel like
why?
why can't Breezy get away from that? Because Rihanna
selective
forgave him.
outrage. It's always gonna be selective outrage.
And that's crazy because I'm telling y'all right now, I got a 2017 Infiniti QX30. If anybody even shift my gear wrong and mess up my whip, we fighting because why you touching my car? You mad?
So you
Get
think
out.
it's valid?
Get out.
You think
no,
it's
but I'm
valid?
just saying, if I was a female that whooped a dude's ass for throwing my keys into the bushes for my 2017, I wouldn't even made the news.
But
I
see,
wouldn't have made
think-
the news.
I
I would have
think-
made the blog probably because they would have been like, yo, she really whooped him for the little keys. I feel like because it was him and Rihanna, I'm not saying that he shouldn't have done the time that he did. I feel like how long does his punishment have to go on when there are other people that have done it? and they have been
Domestic
able to,
violence, that's
go
all.
far and wide.
But that's when it
currently
come
the
in.
president is standing there and he have a whole bunch of.
I want you to know something. Joe,
I'm
you
just saying.
straight.
And that's when I
straight
come
to
in
jail.
and you say you worry about yourself. I tell the kids, worry about yourself. Don't worry about what
Listen.
everybody else doing and what they could do and you can't do. He took accountability. I always respect him for that. But at the same time, it wasn't just Rihanna. It was Breezy, my nigga. I love Breezy. But he was doing some shit with Crucci or whatever. We don't. She never really came out and said exactly what, outside of what we heard from court stuff or whatever.
Yeah, because the
So-
world is full of weird people.
But talking about court stuff, the Epstein's files.
Disgusting.
First of all, I think it's
Disgusting.
disrespectful that they decided to release them now, but we'll talk about that later. But anywho, it's out here in these streets, and y'all, the stuff that I have heard,
That
My
shit is
skin
the
is
most
crawling.
deserved. What you said, pony games?
pony games.
That's the most
Pony games.
disturbing.
I don't
shit
even
that
think
I've
we
ever
even need to
seen.
sensationalize and even call it pony games because that stuff is some.
It was wicked.
That's-
And they wanted to talk
it's
about
beyond
Diddy and them.
that.
They had an island.
Beyond that.
An island.
An island.
Like, and it was just like, oh yeah, we're gonna go
Sexually
sit.
assaulting children.
The
It's
impregnating them.
absurd.
Clearly was saying the pedophile fest. What do you mean? The carnival? What do you mean?
But the thing about it is, this type of stuff is it happens more often than we think. Like,
Yeah,
so
but it's being covered up.
But somebody that Oprah was promoting and stuff, he actually just got sentenced, I believe, for his baby farm that he had. He literally had slaves and all types of stuff and was making these people have babies and
you said
having a
Oprah?
baby farm. She was promoting him
She
and
don't like
everything.
black people.
His name was
crazy.
John Jesus or
Yeah,
Jesus
her husband
John,
live in
something
the house
like that.
outside.
That's crazy.
This stuff happens more than we think. It literally happens more than we think. And it's like, hopefully they actually shine a light on it and they really arrest people and hold people accountable.
They do.
And
First
you know what I'm
person
saying?
Trump, jail. Fuck.
We already know how that's about to go.
Yeah, 200. No, he's for
know how
nothing.
that's about to
He
go.
go to jail for nothing. Like you can't. How the hell you keep getting away with shit? You a felon, you committed fraud. Now y'all fucking sexual assault.
And I mean, he was
children,
busting his
and
little-
you could get away with it. Bill
In
Clinton.
the video, I was like,
listen, Bill Clinton. He
Bill.
gonna fire everybody up.
But why? Okay, I was
You
just
heard
like,
his wife.
It was just,
if
I was
we going
like,
down, everybody going down.
But y'all, so the other thing that's just, okay. The whole like pizza party, y'all eating kids.
Yeah, they verbiage in them emails and stuff.
But this is what. Okay, so the other thing that was weird though is like they said, no. What was the term? No nigga girls or
They
whatever.
said no niggers. Don't bring no
like,
niggers.
Don't bring that. But what's weird to me is is that is it cannibalism? Yeah, cannibalism thing is like where it come from. It's for me. It's like where it come from because they're eating babies, right? They used to eat black people.
Who?
They ju-
Who? What you
White
talking about?
people, black people used to be a delicacy,
want
ma'am.
it. What?
Furniture,
You lost me.
all that. We used to be a delicacy, ma'am.
So I think everything comes from something, and I think
Yes, and I think, like,
cannibalism was
what?
something that was probably.
Wait, you
maybe
said
from
that's in the
ancient-
files? They has that.
That they
in
was
the
eating
files?
kids?
They was
Yeah,
eating
I didn't
babies.
see
That was in the
Yes.
file. They were saying it would taste like creamy cheese. And
Cheese.
stuff
What,
like
the
that.
children?
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
they was like really.
I didn't see that because I think the file's like what 4,000.
They have a lot of pages that are legit. The entire page is redacted, and I just feel like what is on those pages.
But they said a lot of
that-
celebrities was there too. Jay-Z was one of them.
Yes,
I feel like that's the
Michael
part where they try to
Jackson.
sensationalize stuff and distract us. Because I feel like a lot of the celebrities like that they named Jay-Z and stuff. I don't feel like they were. If they were there, I don't feel like they were there.
No,
for those
I
reasons.
read that they did say they had a lot of different celebrities come in for dinner and stuff like that, which basically if something like this come out, they'll be able to say their portion. Well, yeah, I went there, but I went for dinner, but I never seen any of that.
But that's part of the
Russell-
distraction though, because
like Chris Tucker was there and he went a few times.
right, but that's part of the distraction because if you know that these people, if you have these files and you see in these files that these people were there for dinner and they did not participate in anything, why even release their name? Why
Right.
not redact their name? But you're redacting stuff that we should know,
know.
Yeah.
versus stuff that we don't even need to know. If they didn't do anything, and y'all know that. Why put them out?
And
there?
it's-
Russell Wilson, sorry, he was like, no, he was like, somebody contacted me about buying
Buying a
a
plane.
a plane. He said, but I wasn't interested. I didn't even know that the plane had anything to do with that man. I wasn't even there. And he was like, in the story. And I was just like, I appreciate him saying what he said. But it's like you said, y'all dropped the names of people who maybe was invited to the first shindig and was like, yeah, this feel a little crazy. And they
Well, they
dipped off or whatever.
just inviting people just to invite them, but they have so many rooms. It's so big. Like where Jeffrey, where he stayed at, it was like all the way over there. It wasn't even like close to where everybody else is at. So it's so many rooms. They had rooms with like clothes. They had police outfits and nurse outfits. They had.
I think the part we're missing is that this is actually a business enterprise.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in order to run an enterprise and for it to have this underlayer to it, you have to operate as a business. So he had to do all of this stuff
And
and
I
have
just
these
think-
dinners and show where he's getting his money and
Money
rub
coming
shoulders with
from.
all these people and all of that. So I feel like that's what that was. They're two separate things, and they're trying to sensationalize it so that we're distracted and we're oh my God, Jay-Z was there. Oh, blah, blah. But over here, y'all eating babies and y'all impregnating children that's 5 and 6 and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and
It's
it's
just
all
crazy.
just
A lot. Some of
disgusting
the
and
pictures
evil.
that I have seen, they just make me so uncomfortable. Like it's a picture of him like biting a little kid bottom. It's another picture like of him just like holding the kid, just and you know it's not his child. So it's like that's not even a father's love.
But the
Like,
problem
you just
is,
violating.
I
People
look
are
at them
not
like them
uncomfortable
little
enough.
kids. Like where did they get them from? Like
baby farms. That I think of all of the kids that's in foster care, people that kids that run away, snatching kids up, kids
You
that's
see all the
missing.
kids that's missing.
You gotta think
it's
about
just,
it.
It's crazy.
I really hope they make some arrests. I feel like y'all put R. Kelly in jail. Y'all put Diddy in jail, everybody that was mentioned, I don't give a fuck should go to jail. I don't give a fuck if they
The
was
problem
eating at
is
this point.
everyone
Everybody
is
should go
not
to jail.
angry enough. Everyone is not angry enough
Because it's the clear folks.
But think
That's
about
why.
it. When
If it was us,
when Will Smith
jail.
slapped
It's
Chris
'cause
Rock,
it's the clear
it was
people.
on every
That's the
single
reason why.
site.
It
It
was.
was every single thing you turned to was when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Everything you seen was that. But this, we still got bullshit coming up that's
Right.
not important. This should be on every single thing.
Every
This should be
single-
all we see when we log on to social media. I don't understand why people not mad enough, people not sad enough, people not disgusted enough. People like, where is the energy? Where is the action? Where's all the shit?
Because it's the clear people. They can get away with shit that we can't get away with.
Yeah, but
So
we
as
gotta
long
get out of
as
that mind.
happen-
We gotta get out of that mind frame. As
It ain't
long as
even
we
a
say
mind
that-
frame. It's just what the fuck it is. That's what the world. That's what's going on in the fucking world. It ain't like that. People. I don't think people stuck there thinking like, oh yeah, we get this is what's gonna happen. No, people pushing, but that don't mean nothing. They in the higher power. They got the highest power. Trump, the fucking president, and he was there too. So what the fuck could we do? There's only so much that we could do.
And that's why he put his people in place. This is exactly why he put his people in place. So he could do whatever he wanted to do.
So I disagree
Joe,
with it saying that there's nothing that we
Fucking
can
Joe.
do, because there is something that we can do. I know a lot more people that say I'm not voting because it don't matter. Okay, but this is my thing. If it don't matter, right? You do shit on a day-to-day basis that don't matter just because you feel like it. Go ahead and vote. If everybody run to the poll and vote for the one person that we feel is right and they win, what are we gonna do then? We'll never know if what happens if we actually just go ahead and do it. If we actually stand up for something. If we actually fight for something, and actually come together as a group and do it, and not just some people over here, some people over there. If everybody got together and did it, all black people and brown people got together and did it, we'll never know what the other side looked like if we still got a 1,000 or 1,000,000 people over here like, oh no, I ain't voting, it don't matter. It don't matter if I don't vote. But then you only got this 10,000 over here that's voting. These numbers don't add up. But if this million come over here and now we got all of them, we could overturn all of that shit because we are not the minority. We are the majority. Black people everywhere. Every piece of land got a black person on it. Probably 10 to 1 white person. It's a mindset thing. We've been brainwashed to think that our voices don't matter. We fucking
No,
matter.
I think it's also where people grow up at. People feel like that. That's why
And that's the thing.
matter.
So then
'Cause
where
they
do we-
habitual to a certain way?
Yeah.
So it's like why
But we
why
gotta
do
get
it?
out of that.
I think
And
it
it's
boils
true.
down to the fact that everyone isn't really educated
Yeah,
in the
that part.
areas that
Gotta get
matter. Because you could vote all you want, but if you vote and you're uneducated about who you're voting for, it really doesn't make a difference because you don't know what you're voting for. So you just picking the lesser of the two evils.
But then the question is, so how do we the people that are educated, because there are a lot more people that's educated that still don't exercise their right to vote.
It's
Why?
all
because
systemic
it's just
though.
politics. Yeah, but you still put on your pants and your boots every day and go to a job that's involved with what?
But it's
The
literally,
higher up is involved with
systemic. This is all systemic.
Yeah,
It's all
so
systemic.
my question is, right, what do we do as a people to rise up? Because all that's going to happen is, as long as we keep just saying it's systemic and it's from where people from and there's no unity.
But you
it's
try
nothing
to
get
educate
them up,
people. It's
we
up
just
to
gonna
people
still
to
be right
receive
here.
it. Because it's not like they don't have the opportunity to get the education. It's people that's trying to educate people. You have to receive it.
So
You get what I'm
but
saying?
I feel like it starts from voting for who's in your city, who's in your town.
Yeah.
Because that stuff like that, you can flip a state doing stuff like that. So it starts from those small things, voting on who's at the Board of Ed. Because now with the Board of Ed, now we can go and say, okay, we're going to introduce something where the kids are going to be educated on politics and not just the Civil War and stuff like that. Actual real politics stuff that's going on now, the value of voting, what red and blue states, you know what I mean? Just being able to introduce stuff like that. So you have to start small and just kind of build your way up. Including education is paramount. We have to be educated. We have to know what's going on around us. We have to know what we're doing and what it's going to lead to. We have to know who's who, what they stand for, what they're going to do, if they have done something. Like, all of that is just important. We got to start from the bottom. We have, because it's systemic. So we have to start from the bottom.
Now with that being, we talking about the law and governments or whatever, G. Maxwell just pled the fifth. I got like that. This whole Epstein's case, all of that it's like, so it's mind boggling to me, but at the same time, it's exposing the system. But how do y'all feel about the fact that she pleaded the fifth?
It's not
like,
surprising because why would she go and testify
Yeah.
against them? Why would she? They're not letting her out of jail.
at all.
They're not doing
so
that
no
for
matter
her,
what
so
she
don't go say
say,
shit.
it can be held against her.
And either way, as long she's not getting out of jail, they not playing ball with her, so she's not playing ball with them.
So she could go tell them the truth. She could go tell them everything.
what I felt
and
like.
if nothing's gonna happen though, she's still going back to jail. So why would I go tell y'all everything and I'm still going back to jail? Y'all ain't got nothing for me. I'm not telling y'all shit. Bye. Keep me in there, jail.
Yeah, it wasn't
Not
surprising to
me.
me at all.
If I already
gonna
got
go tell?
if I already gotta do the time, anybody who's not already
tired of
locked up
you
is
tonight.
going to jail.
But
No,
that
I'm not
shows,
the only person that's going to jail.
Other people, they gonna end up going to jail, but she gonna go
that
tell and
shows
still
that
have to go
shows
to
her
jail.
arrogance. It shows her arrogance because in a position she's in.
What you mean?
And being able to see
You could give a
the
lot of people
extent of
closure.
everything. Well, being able to see the extent of everything in a position she's in, she doesn't even have the heart to say, "Let me say something to help." Even if I didn't have anything to do with all of this, let me help these children and these people that were
Because it's
affected.
probably gonna look
She's
like
arrogant.
that she knew about it. She's accessory to all
But
of
she
it.
in
no
jail
matter
either
how-
way. So what difference do it make?
I get it.
So, the
But
other
I bet
thing-
you her lawyer told her don't say nothing. Nothing. They got to figure out. It's their job to figure it out. That's what they get paid for. So do your job and figure it out.
They already got it figured out.
All
It's
right,
not for
so
them to
that's
figure
good.
out.
So they don't
got it
need her
figured out.
testimony. They don't need her to say nothing because she's gonna sit in jail.
It's all games to just prolong arrest, prolong conviction.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just a game because y'all have all the information. You have videos, pictures, emails. Y'all
What's
have
that?
all of that.
4,000 documents.
Regular people get indicted for less.
Yeah.
Niggas get indicted for
Well,
songs.
Trump ain't get indicted for none of the shit he did. So I guess I don't know how it's done, but I guess it's done.
So, and this is why I said what I said. Like, the case is just like, it's exposing the whole system. So she indicated that if Trump ends her sentence, she would testify.
Yeah, that's
Right?
exactly my point.
Which I get
she
that
not
she gonna
doing
play
it.
ball, but my thing is that but you letting us already know that they in it.
Yeah.
You letting us know that already by even coming up with that kind of deal.
Because she trying to get that's a deal. You in my sentence, I go and I testify. You got to give something in order to get something. Period. No matter if it's right or wrong, you have to give something in order to give. I'm not about to sit up here and tell y'all, yeah, because this was going on, this, that, and third, and I still got to mosey my ass back over to jail. No, bitch, fuck y'all.
If it's
Y'all
somebody
do your
outside
job.
free that definitely committed the crime, you out
I'm
there,
not telling
I'm
shit.
sorry.
No, bye.
And this why I don't be nowhere.
Figure it the fuck out. I'm not telling shit.
Listen,
Don't commit no. What the fuck? I'm going back to jail. So if he going take the rest of my sentence and I ain't gotta do it, I will go in there and sing.
But do you think that
But-
he going? Do you think that he
No.
going to it for her?
Well, they said he about to
Nah.
let Diddy out. So.
Nah, because if he did that, she say some shit that would be about him.
Yeah, I don't think Trump will give her a deal.
But no, not if
because
she get the
he's-
deal. If
he's
she
in
get
a-
the deal, she have to leave him out of it.
Yeah.
If she get the deal, if he ends her sentence, she not discussing him.
So he might, I don't know,
She
he might
gonna
think
talk
about
about
it
everybody
because
else
he
and
want to
not
be
gonna-
exempt from it anyways. Because even in an interview, he was like, I don't have nothing to do with that. He want to be out of it.
He gonna be
So-
exempt either way though, because
Yeah.
whether she testifies and leaves him out or she says nothing.
Well, that's the
he's
deal. The
exempt
deal
either
is she
way.
testifies, she gonna leave him out.
She gonna leave him
in
out.
the sentence. He might give it to her. I don't know.
And she ain't
He
said
might push
shit,
his
and we
lunch.
still don't
He
know the
might,
full
he might
scope of
push
what
his
he
luck
did.
and think that he thinks he's untouchable. So you never know with him.
That's the date he is. Unfortunately,
Listen,
that's the date he
He
is.
definitely is. Like, he is the king of untouchable. Like,
Yeah.
he wild.
Unfortunately for
But
us.
yeah, it just I don't know. It's some work that need to be done. Definitely, it's definitely some work that need to be
How
done.
much time he got in office? What year is it?
A couple more.
We
God
just passed the
damn it.
year. We
Come
just
on,
passed
come-
the year.
That's it.
Yes, and it feel like all my life I had to fight.
I swear to
Oh
God.
my goodness! It feel like It feel like okay, we about to be done soon. We're not.
tired.
Not even.
We're not.
I am
We're
so
not.
tired of
Not
him.
even.
I'm tired of him. He is not my president, and I'm tired of him. I am tired of him.
Listen.
Joe.
I'm over him ASAP.
Joe.
So, did y'all hear about Savannah?
Let me just say something. She don't want her mother enough for me. She do not want her mother enough for
I
me.
didn't even get to say the lady.
All you had to say was Savannah. I already know what you about to say. Savannah Guthrie. She don't want her mama enough for me.
She didn't. You
She
waited
don't.
3 days?
All right,
She don't.
so She is sorry. Let me drink some water. Sorry, guys. She is a newscaster. What show she on?
What is it? Good Morning America.
Good Morning America, right? So she has been on there for a very long time. She make bread. Oh, it's that Today Show.
It's the same shit to me. I ain't even gonna hold it. It's the same shit to me.
I'm not gonna hold
It's the same shit, right? The view,
I don't
all
watch
of it.
but
all
it's
of it the same shit.
It's the Today Show or whatever. And her mom has been kidnapped. They asked for a ransom in crypto. They asked for $1 million.
And they waited 5 business days to say, all right, we give you some money. 5 fucking business days.
That's it. They don't
You
want
ain't
their
win
mom.
enough.
No, not enough. 5 business days.
Listen, niggas with no money be pleading for their kids within an hour. Please, to give you anything you want. These motherfuckers had to say, do we want mom?
Do they got her?
But
got
with
your
the story, I did look her up because I'm like, okay, well, how much, what's her salary? I'm thinking she on the Today Show, but I ain't thinking it's nothing crazy. She make $8 million a year. She could have gave up
A drop in the bucket, and she still had to think about it.
They
It's a
wanted
drop in the bucket.
bitcoins.
Okay,
Fuck that.
Drop in the bucket.
But why? But what I want to know is why did they kidnap her?
Because they knew how much money she made.
What was
So
she doing?
they were saying that it's her brother-in-law or some shit like that. They were saying that they think
Listen,
it's him.
guess what? She 80 years old.
And you wanna know something?
She lived
I
a
wanna
good
know
life. You guys can keep her. Fuck that shit.
So now
I'm
that's
not
my
running
question,
around.
right?
I'm not doing it.
If it was your mom, what would y'all do?
She 84?
Listen.
She 84.
Listen, first thing I'm
She
gonna be
lived
like,
a good fucking life.
first thing out of my mouth, I was like, who the fuck they think they got? Chelsea Clinton. That was the first thing out of my mouth. Second thing is, where we dropping the money off to?
Okay.
Where we dropping the money
Not
off
me.
to?
So
I
now
got
this
you,
is my
Ma.
question.
Y'all can keep my mother. She wanted to be cremated, so.
All right. Let me correct myself, y'all. It was $6 million. And
6?
And she still got it.
She still got
She
it.
still got it. And if she don't, she
in
knows somebody
Bitcoin.
that do.
Bitcoin?
In Bitcoin.
If she ain't got it, she knows somebody that do.
They would've had
well,
rich
of course she got it. She get paid $8 million a year.
Listen,
She not
even
doing
if
it.
They
she
would have had to
don't.
meet me at the border. I needed proof of life. I need to see it in my face. I want to see it in my face, not on the phone, not on a video. You would have to meet me at the border. You stay over there, I'll be on this side, bitch. That's how you get
Nah,
somebody
I
from me.
would want her body. I would want that closure. I want
So
to give
you-
her.
and
And that's if she was. That's if they killed her.
you
You still
paying-
gonna get them that money?
You paying
Yeah.
$6 million in
Bitch.
Bitcoin
Yeah.
for a body?
It's about dignity and closure and knowing that.
So just so that we clear, my mother said she want to be
Yeah.
cremated. What y'all do? If they tell me they burnt her, bet. I'm not sending that money.
Listen, y'all saying that, but in that
Put her in the-
situation,
put her
My
in
mom gave us
put her
strict
in the
instructions.
ocean.
My mom gave us strict instructions. You wait, mourn for a year, and then have a celebration. The mourning starts the moment they tell me
Yeah,
she's
but
not.
you gotta
here.
realize-
Listen,
I'm-
Dad's
and I'm
going to get
really
her
not-
mother. I
listen,
applaud you.
The
I ain't
fact
mad.
that my mom already says she wants to be cremated, I'm definitely not paying $6 million in
Listen,
Bitcoin.
Dad,
yeah,
to a bitch
but I'm
with a
telling
body
you.
that I have.
Go ahead, go
Hurricane
get your
Hill
mother.
burn?
I'm telling you,
No.
when you are close to death, your wishes can change. Cause like when my
I hope
grandfather
hers don't.
passed, listen, when my grandfather always
Don't.
said that he wanted to be cremated. And
Hey,
he
yo.
wanted
Hey,
us to
yo.
throw him on white women.
Dad,
That's what my grandfather
I love you to
said.
death.
Okay,
Go ahead,
you
go
that's
get
what
your
he said.
mother.
You don't wanna be throwing
Because
on the
mine's
white
staying
women,
with the
but you still wanna be
Mexicans.
cremated.
He changed his mind when he got to that point. He wanted a funeral. He wanted to be buried.
Nah, baby. Don't put me
So-
in a box. Don't put me in a box. I'm
Y'all, I
straight.
don't know, man.
My mama said
That's
cremate her.
crazy.
My mama said make cremate. We gonna cremate.
Nah,
That's it.
I ain't gonna lie. My mom get on my fucking nerve, but I love my mother.
But how you gonna
could
cremate
keep
her with
her over
nobody
there.
though?
Put her
How you
in
gonna cremate her
the.
with nobody?
It don't matter. Just buy the fucking urn. It's
What?
here.
No, at this point, she already know whatever happened to her. Like she lived through it. Like she got captured. She knew this is a dead or alive kind of
damn, I know.
situation. When they decided that they was gonna take her, like I'm telling y'all, and it's the Godfather truth. I'm telling y'all, my mother, Lord Father God, please bring peace to my children and let my legacy live on. She gonna perish. She don't want us to spend
Okay,
$6
so
million
listen,
for
listen,
This
nothing.
right here is why money is the root to all motherfucking evil.
So do
this
you?
right here is why.
So do you?
'Cause
So
y'all
do you
is
think they
crazy.
should
Oh no,
pay?
I'm not holding back because I want to save my money. I'm holding back because why am I paying for a corpse? I'm not doing it.
to retain your mother's dignity, to have some
She did
closure.
have some dignity. She
She have some dignity
Hey,
when she
found,
went.
she found a way out of
She
a
had some
kidnapped
dignity when
victim.
she went.
Listen.
She probably grabbed her purse and went with her.
Exactly. Look, my mother, I'm telling y'all right now, she probably probably had white gloves on when she did anything she do. Why? Because those her fancy gloves, and she can't let her hands get darker because she driving in the sun. She gonna be
Oh
fancy
my
when they take her.
gosh.
She's gonna have.
Wait, but
babies.
they did
And
say
she's
it
not
probably
gonna
was somebody
curse at
that
them.
she know.
She gonna
They
pray
said they
the
think it
whole
was the
time.
They
son-in-law.
said, yeah, they did say they think it's somebody that she
Listen,
may
because
do.
that lady didn't just walk off or go with
So
her.
wait.
Nobody didn't hear a scream, a yell, or nothing. And then also, why they so reckless with her? Why she ain't got security?
They probably somewhere eating some noodles somewhere. They probably somewhere
Mexico.
eating some noodles.
All I'm saying
Over the
is
border.
proof of life. Yes, if she's still living, all right. Let's.
I ain't gonna hold
let's
you. I
call
feel
in
like
the-
she's
the
not. And if
negotiator.
she
Let's
is,
figure it out.
I don't think she got that
But
much
baby,
time.
if she's going to glory, don't drop your bread.
Listen, they gotta meet me at the border. I got the seat in my face, not no video, no nothing.
Because
You
this
want
my
money?
thing. If she's a
But they
goner,
want
but they can
Bitcoin
ship
too,
you
so that's the
anybody-
weird too, because they want Bitcoin.
That ain't weird.
So
That's
you
how
want
they
the money
supposed to
before
do it.
I even get her back.
They
That
want
don't even make
Bitcoin
no
'cause it's
sense.
untraceable.
That's the other thing that y'all gotta
Yeah,
understand.
but
They
when
can
are they
send
gonna?
back
How
anybody.
are they gonna get her back? Because once they get their transaction, that don't mean they gonna get that they gonna get her back.
know,
They
man.
could take the transaction and then turn around and ask for more money.
So if
No,
what
bitch,
if,
jail, keep her.
so what if they sent a video of
think I'm about to
her
play
of
these
her
games with
crying
you
and
all
being
day.
alive and holding up today's date?
I don't give a
Y'all
fuck
still
about
give
none of that
$6
shit.
million?
You watch too much TV.
Let me
Hold
tell
that
you,
today's
why I
days.
wouldn't, because you could have recorded that holding that
Yeah,
piece of
2
paper
days ago.
the day you captured her. You could have said, hey, we got a real good part for you. It's a hostage actress role. Come on, do this for me.
I ain't gonna
And
hold
she's
y'all.
like,
Y'all
yeah.
stressing me out with
Look,
y'all
you
answers.
stressed us the
Y'all
fuck out.
stressing
You
me out with y'all
stressing me out.
answers.
Because baby, what?
Don't let me end up missing
My
around
mother
y'all
would not-
motherfuckers.
I'ma
Don't
come
let me
get
end up
you. You
missing.
heard?
Look for you.
Nah,
but
I ain't
guess
got
what?
faith. I ain't got the fucking
That's
faith that
fine.
y'all coming to get me.
You
I'm
see,
gonna say
listen.
I'm
that.
telling you right now, as your friend,
Nah,
I ain't
bruh.
dropping
Listen,
6
you
mil on the
see
court.
Liam off taker?
I'm not.
gonna grab my pocketbook
I'm not.
and we coming.
Guess
Nah, I
what?
don't believe
Your
it,
daughter
bruh.
tuition gonna be paid
I don't
off. She
believe
gonna
it,
have a
bruh.
house.
No, I
she
ain't
gonna
fucking with her.
live.
She
I don't
leaving
know,
you.
man.
Dom leaving you.
What? If she dead,
Jail.
Nah,
I'm not
nah,
leaving
get
you.
a
I ain't gonna leave you.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
take care of
believe
your
y'all,
daughter.
man.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take care of your daughter. I'm definitely. If they tell me you dead, it's a rat. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna leave
Kumbaya.
you, Daz.
Baby girl.
I don't even know
you
what to
need?
believe at this point.
It's
No,
okay.
she gonna leave you.
Oh, I'm
Believe
telling
me,
you right
I'm
now.
telling you. Deep in your heart, believe
You
me, I ain't
going?
leaving you, bitch. We getting out of here
But
one
if
way or
she
the
dead-
other.
no.
This is gonna be slow
Not if we
singing
tell-
and flower bringing. I'm getting
But
out
if
of
she
any
go by
motherfucking
herself,
way.
but if
My
she by
nigga.
herself and we get the call that she kidnapped,
I don't
if
give
we
a
don't
fuck,
get no
I'm
proof
still
of
gonna
life,
go get her.
yes, if she's still alive, but if she dead already, you want to still get her?
You ain't writing for your girl. That
I'm
ain't
not coming to
right.
get you dead. I'm sorry. Not if it's gonna cost me
That's
6 mil.
crazy.
So I gotta spend 6 mil.
Guess
on
what?
you,
We
and
didn't
I gotta
miss
take
you.
care of your daughter now because I'm gonna take care of
We
your daughter.
didn't miss her, Daz.
It's
We
okay.
didn't miss her. She's
Look,
nuts.
It's
That's
fine.
crazy.
I don't mind being the Velcro in this group. It's all right. It's all right.
Yo.
The scratchy part, I don't mind.
Yes,
But
because you're nuts.
with family drama,
Yeah.
y'all see what's going on with Glow and her bro.
Lord.
They calling them Bro-Rilla.
It's
Glorilla.
basically Krishan and Tasiki all over again
She
for
look
me.
like a
It's the
Bro-Rilla.
same shit for me.
But y'all, from what I'm hearing, right, is about a very low
She
lump
could have
sum of money.
gave her that. She said she could have gave me that money. I would have been fine. Damn it.
But this is my question. Why she making all this noise right now? She needed. She owes somebody some money. So now, what's the numbers? Did she say? Did
If
she
I'm not
need right
mistaken,
now?
I think she said she had to give money to her mother or something. But I think some of the stuff she was saying was maybe fabricated. She had to give money for her mother, but then she wanted Glorilla to give it back. I don't know. She went to jail.
So
I did see that she said something about the father
I
got
think,
a car for retirement, but Glow didn't put no gas in it, and I just felt like, but it's his car, so I don't feel like when she pulled up, it was on E. It probably was on full. Maybe next week he
I feel like
but
like she might be a short but shorty too. I feel like Bro-Rilla might be a short but shorty. I feel like she ain't got it all there.
Oh, she's
She right
special.
up there with Tasiki and Krishan, and
She's
you know,
special?
yeah,
ed?
yeah.
I
'Cause
believe it. You see her in
wasn't
that
making
video?
sense.
It
wasn't making sense.
And for me,
TikToks.
I feel like she is still probably there, like in that place where she hasn't understood like who she is.
Glow.
And,
She
yeah.
turned herself into Michael Jackson.
And I feel like they might tussle if they see each other. I feel like we might see.
Nah, I feel like- I
Listen,
feel like they
that
won't have that
Bro-Rilla just
security.
got beat the fuck up. It got to sit the fuck down. It got beat the fuck up outside. The Bro-Rilla, sit down. Jail.
They both got their ass beat. Neither one of them probably could fight. Cause she
But she
posted
put the video
with
of
her
Glow
fighting.
getting beat
Yeah.
up. Boop, 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 boop. You thought you was in the field. Took
I
her
would
down
rather be a beat
like
up
Chris Brown.
millionaire than a beat up broke person. You know,
I don't know, man.
But this my thing, right?
The only thing
With
I would
them.
say this, and she's not obligated to have to do anything for
Exactly.
any of them.
That's
You
what
get
I
what
was
I'm
gonna
saying?
say.
That's
I
not
agree.
her obligation. I do feel like if you can help your parents, you get what I'm saying? If you can help your siblings in a way, I'm saying you can. It's not going to be a repeated thing that I'm always dishing and giving. Now, if I choose to do whatever I do, yes, it's not my obligation that I have to keep doing for y'all and giving y'all this and giving y'all that. You get what I'm saying? Her sister is making it seem like, oh, she don't give her shit and she ain't never do nothing for us. It's 9. First of all, it's 9 of y'all.
Right.
Yeah, like, it's fucking 9 of y'all. Mother, father, all that. She's already expressed that they had, like, a hard life growing up. She ain't never have a bed. She sat on Shannon Sharp and said she ain't never have a bed.
And it's 11 of them, including their mom and dad. All the
Right.
kids,
So it's 11 of them, right? And
11 too many.
No, 11 kids.
11
it's 11
too
kids.
many.
And that's why, so for me, this is kind of like real close to home because I don't know, but I'm the second oldest of like 14, 15 kids between my mom, my dad, and my stepfather, right? And I'm saying
Damn,
it's like
niggas was something for real. God damn.
And it's stupid. If I came into, when I come into money, I plan on helping some folks out. If I don't really mess with the parent, I'm definitely helping the kids out. But it's not about to be a continuous thing. You're not about to just be on Auntie Dom line because, like, for me, I'm big on who were you in my life when I was just regular me. 100 years, 1,000 years.
But the thing about it is,
then? And you can't now show up and want to be right here because you want some money from me. You feel what I'm saying?
But the thing about it is they brothers and sisters, so I can get it. Some people have different relationships with their siblings. You get what I'm saying? We ain't saying it's automatically good relationships or bad relationship, but you ain't got to do it. Her sister just making, she just trying to get her moment. That's what she's trying to do. Glow went live with her parents on the phone talking about it. Clearing the air. So at the end of the day,
I didn't hear that.
Leave it. Yeah, she just went live today.
But I
with it.
I
It's
never
like,
thought that she would leave her parents out to dry like that. I feel like if she don't love her mom like that, I know that she have a love for her dad like
Aren't
that.
her parents older too though?
Yeah, so I never would have thought that she would have left them for dad. Now her siblings maybe so, cause y'all always calling me and y'all not doing right.
But you know what too though? I think we gotta remember that people's perception of what's actually happening is not always because she probably
'Cause
just
the
on the
parents probably
road.
because I think she
and
was
doing
living
her
with the
thing.
dad.
But even
her
outside of
primary
that, I
residence
think
was with
Glow
her
probably
father.
just on the road doing her thing.
Yeah,
And to her
she
sister,
worked
it's
for that
like,
money. It's
yeah,
not
to her
like she
sister,
just
it's like
was
you
giving
left
to
us,
her.
but she doing
But
her
not
thing.
only that, this is the other thing that we have to remember. Because their parents are older, they still got that old mindset. They don't speak everything. You know what I'm saying? You never really...
What happened in this house stays in
Right.
this house.
But also with them, they're older couple. So whatever she
In
is
their country.
in their home, they not announcing it to everybody else like, oh, Glow paid the light bill this month. Glow paid the gas bill. They keep it on the low because they still have to like maintain.
Yeah, like she said, her mother wanted
to
to work, and her mother said on the live that she wanted to work.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
that's what
it
she
could be
wanted
a
to do.
situation where she was sending a bunch of money and they was mishandling the money.
Right. It could
But
be a
people
bunch
are
of
old.
things.
To think about it, I know people retire. I know a person retired and went right back to work because it's like they're bored. They're home, not doing nothing. Who wants to sit home all the time just not doing nothing? So if her daughter is a millionaire and her mother's still working and she choosing to work in the library or wherever she working at, let her do it. Why does it matter?
Cause I was gonna say my grandfather, they changed the locks on LP Wilson because that man was still showing up after they threw the retirement party, everything. He was still, hey, how you? They was like, Mr. Walker, we don't need you. He said, what do you mean? And then ain't no buffing over the floor, no trash take out. They like, no, bro, go home.
Yeah,
She started
people
finding
just-
projects to do at
They
the
be
house.
bored.
So.
They just want to do something.
And I just feel like if she want to work, let my girl work. Maybe she want to be able to feel like she got some independence and she got a little bread in her own pocket. You know, maybe she want to do something nice for her husband.
So I got a question for you. I want you to answer it first.
No problem.
How much would you give your siblings?
It depends on which ones come to me.
Okay.
If I had, so I have 2 siblings that I really don't jive with or whatever. I would definitely, unfortunately, skip them, but I would definitely take care of their kids because I love all my nieces and my nephews. So I would definitely take care of their kids, but their parents got to get it out the mud because when I needed them to be here for me, they gave me their ass. So here's mine, but I'm gonna take care of your kids though. And even if you mad, you don't want to let your kids touch that money because she ain't give me nothing. It'll be a trust waiting for them. However I gotta cipher it through, however I get them they stuff now, that's how they'll get theirs. They'll never have to want for nothing. Because kids don't got nothing to do with
I
it.
think I had my ups and downs with my siblings, but I think if I had it, I think I do. I do. My brother's kind of special, but I would do for all of them. I don't know. I can't physically say how much, but I would definitely do something for all of them, even if it's cars and homes just so that they secure. I would definitely do that for them. You get what I'm saying? But you got one time deal for me. This is what you get. This is it. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like how you feel. I had to get certain things out of the mud. I feel like when I needed people and stuff like that, they weren't there for me. You get what I'm saying? But I don't want to hold that against you my whole life. I'm moving on.
So
you
like
get what
for
I'm
me,
saying?
the
I'm
lesson-
growing from that certain thing. So my thing is like, here, this is it. And no matter what you did to me, I know what you did to me. I ain't gonna never forget that. But here, and
See, I would more so want to basically like invest, because I just feel like charity is charity. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a one time thing, and if somebody give you this money, you do what you do with it, and I was gone, you're gonna have to keep coming back whether I'm giving it to you or not. So I would want to like, you tell me something that you want to
That's what I
do,
was gonna say.
and then we'll do that.
put
or
it in
whatever.
put it in the business. That's something
and
good
I
too.
promise you, if I fall on hard times and I come to you, you better have me.
Cause like for me, for me, I would give like I know like a lot of the siblings that I do talk to is business ideas that they want to do, and it's because they don't have the capital to start it is what hold them back. I would definitely invest. Like I would give them the money. And like tell them, y'all do what y'all need to do for y'all businesses, get off the ground, because nobody was able to do it for me. So I'm gonna do that for you. And then for me, the way that it could be a reoccurring thing is if I see your business growing and flourishing, I'm gonna invest now. Cause now I'm not giving you the money, I'm investing it. So now when your money growing, my money growing.
No, I don't want to invest in you.
If I invest,
I want to
and we
invest
keep it,
in your business, but I don't want to invest in the business because I don't like mixing personal
but-
and money. That's too
yeah.
much.
But the thing
That's
is,
too
with
much.
investing,
I
you
hate
already when you
With
invest
family,
in,
horrible.
but when you invest, you already know the name of the game and investing. So if
No.
I say to my brother, okay, you want to start this production company, I'm gonna invest in it, and he don't make no money from it or whatever, I have to take that as a loss.
I'm not investing in
And he
shit
ain't gonna
with my
take. He gonna
family.
somehow blame that
Jail,
shit on
bitch.
you.
And it's
That's
fine.
usually
You
how
can
that
blame
shit
it on
go.
me, but guess what? We not
Fucking
gonna do.
jail.
Here's the receipts. I can't do no more business with you.
No.
because this is
See,
what's
and I
happening.
don't even have the capacity for all
I'm
of
not
that.
investing
I'm
in
gonna
shit
help
with my
you.
family.
I'm gonna give
No
you this. for you
jail.
to invest,
$500.
and
And
you got
see,
it.
so now, while
Up the bar.
y'all willing to give them that one lump
Yeah,
sum, for
take
me,
it.
I want you to take what I give you, and I want you to build your generation.
But that's
wealth.
building.
And then but once
I'll
you
give
build
you the
it,
play.
No,
I'll give
but
you
once
the
you
play.
build it, and you say to me, "Damn, I need X, Y, and Z because I want to take it to this level." Now it's not me giving you charity. Now I'm gonna invest in that because I believe in what you're doing. I don't want you to have to go beg nobody else and have to go fill out a loan when you could take a loan with me. I'm gonna invest in your business. And the moment that whatever your plan is, if in 5 years you're not making the revenue that you're supposed to, then I know that I need to either pull my investment or whatever the case is. But I want everybody
they
to
better go outside and figure
want
it
you to
out,
grow.
and get it like everybody else get
Yeah.
it. Ain't nobody obligated to give nobody
No,
shit.
never.
At the end of the day,
Never.
people work hard for their money, whether you become
Never,
a millionaire
never,
or not.
never.
I ain't doing it. Figure it out. I
But
had to
about
figure that shit out.
But this the thing. But we about to do that, right? We about to blow up because the first thing is right.
Black
Y'all see
Heritage
this?
Month shout out.
Y'all see this?
Charity Parks.
Charity Parks. Y'all see this? From
Give her
his
that
queen
book.
to
Let
his
her
enemy.
do her
to
shit.
his enemy. You see that, right? On sale tomorrow on Amazon, right?
Yeah.
And with this, we creating Black excellence already, right?
Yes.
And we
Give
not
her a round
calling
of
it not,
applause.
we not calling it Black History Month. It's Black Heritage Month because we celebrating the past, the present, and the future. You know what I'm saying? I've been really thinking about that lately. I've been hearing Black History Month, Black History Month. Saw this girl on TikTok. She was like, "We just keep calling it history. History is something that has already passed. What about now?" And I'm like, yo, Black Heritage Month makes more sense because we celebrating ourselves. We 3 Black women sitting here.
And on a personal level,
History.
Charity encouraged me to continue to write my book. And when I tell y'all, I'll pump some shit out, and my book is coming soon
did.
too. She definitely did. She
And
gave me
both
that
of
fire
y'all
under my ass.
have encouraged
I
me
did.
to
She
actually
said-
jump up there.
She sent me her
So-
book. I've been reading it. I've been
Okay.
helping her. I've been sending her pointers, and I'm happy about
Let's
that.
get it. Hello. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So yeah, so Black Heritage Month, that's what we call
But
it.
why
from
you
now.
always changing the holidays?
Because I feel like that's the problem.
What is
The
the
problem is
That's
that
the least of our
we
goddamn
want-
problems.
You want to know something? Because that's the part of the matrix that got us.
You changed the new
brainwashed.
year.
Yes, which is coming
And it's
out.
coming
Be
up
ready.
this spring, right?
You still not coming to the tea party?
No.
Cool.
You ain't put a date on it. What's the date?
What's the
Shit.
First of all, I have to make sure that it got to be warm because I don't want
Okay.
y'all outside in the cold.
I thought you had the
Because y'all know
bullshit.
I'm cold right now.
You said
I don't
you had
want
the
y'all to
tent
call.
shit. What
Yeah.
happened?
In the fireplace.
I got the tent. I'm gonna put the tent up.
Now
everything.
you changed
Once the
Black
tent is up
History Month
to Black Heritage Month. Yes.
Okay. So what's
Yes.
next?
And it sound better. All my changes are not for the worse.
But
it's
what's
for
the
better.
meaning to the Black Heritage?
The Black Heritage Month is because we're not celebrating just history. We're not celebrating Sojourner Truth, Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, our usuals. We're not just celebrating them. We celebrating the charity parks, the Doms, the Des.
I feel like history and
It is.
heritage is
The
kind of
Michelle,
synonymous,
like
but okay.
You know what I'm saying? The bees, the Kenneys. That's
Whatever
it.
you want to be. I know I
You
can't
feel me?
be
And
what
then
I
we
wanna
also
be.
gotta celebrate the future, which is our kids, because they gonna come up and they gonna make some staples and they gonna do some things. So we gotta just make sure we keep that flow. And if we start teaching people that now, in 100 years they'll be celebrating 100 years of Black Heritage
You know
Month,
what we
but 200
forgot?
years of Black History
You know what we
Month.
forgot while we speaking of Black Heritage? We ain't shout out Coco Jones. She sang "Lift Every Voice"
Yes,
and sing.
God,
Tore
she
it
fired it
down.
up.
Tore it down. Shout out to my girl.
And
Coco
dressed
Jones.
up like Whitney Houston. That was
Yes,
good.
that older
She
Whitney
did
was
an
lit. I
awesome
I
loved
thought
it.
that
job.
was dope. I thought that was dope.
She definitely did. She did an awesome job. She looked good. She sounded good.
Flawless.
Awesome
Flawless.
job singing the Black National Anthem.
That was dope. But
love it.
also, y'all, so Charity, we was talking about it earlier, whatever, the 16th Street, was it the Baptist Church?
Yeah, the bombing.
The bombing, right?
Yeah.
And you were saying how earlier they only talk about the 4 little girls and they never talk about the 5th little girl because she didn't die. She actually survived.
Yeah. So I feel like they teach the history that they want us to know. You know, those marks that not really our whole history. In school they taught us that it was 4 girls and it's really 5 and she's still living.
Yep.
And I don't know if it's because she's living and they didn't want to mention that because it's not more of a story that everybody died for history, but she's still living. I think she lost her eyesight. I feel like it's crazy that we have these people, and I'm gonna be real, these white people trying to tell our stories in these schools that didn't live it, had no half of it, and not even telling the whole story of what it is that happened. And I feel like our history that they teach us in school is this much. It's this much. They
You
bypassing
get
it.
the same history regurgitated, the
same.
same history facts.
Y'all want to know
regurgitated.
what's so crazy, right? Because we had to research to see if she was still living. She was only born in 1951. Why are we thinking that she should be dead? She was born in 51.
Listen,
No,
keep
I'm thinking
telling
like
y'all-
complications from
Oh,
what
from the
happened
fire
and
and
stuff like that.
everything.
You know, maybe she had.
But
you
the
know,
fact that she was born in 1951 and they make it seem like it happened so very long ago is crazy. The 50s?
But that I feel like that's part of the reason why they only teach us about slavery. They teach us about our oppression. They don't teach us about us rising up in our greatness because it's
Yep.
a way to keep us in the past and
Yep,
not, you know what I'm saying? And just like what you're saying, I'm not saying that there was a survivor. That's a way to silence her. That's the way
Yeah.
that if we don't know about you, then nobody gonna go looking for you. Nobody gonna hear the story and hear what actually happened in real details and stuff from a first-hand account.
and I believe that's what they did. They exit her out of the whole situation like she never existed and she
right.
fucking existed.
Right.
And it's crazy. Like
Right.
I don't understand how, you know, they can just keep getting away with it, even in our school systems. Like, I don't believe that.
Because you keep letting them.
Yeah.
You keep letting them.
Just like, so I feel like we do keep letting them get away with it. And so another thing that happened that kind of like rubbed me the wrong way because it's Black Heritage Month is, did y'all see the video that Trump's
put out?
team
Yeah.
put out of the Obamas, their faces on monkey bodies? Like,
It
or
wasn't
apes or
surprising.
gorillas or whatever.
I feel like it wasn't surprising me. I feel like he does shit to test the temperature to see how people gonna react, how mad people gonna be. Like I feel like he just do that shit on purpose to just just
just
he's
ruffle people's feathers.
and he's strategic.
And I feel okay. So the thing is that he kept it up for a minute. He did take it down, but I feel like he didn't apologize, and I feel like that's corny because he's like he's not even holding
Did you
himself
expect
accountable.
him to?
No, but this is my thing. He's not holding himself accountable. So if you're gonna throw the blame on somebody else, make that person apologize, right? So he have a staffer that he's saying, oh, the staffer did it, whatever. So the staffer should apologize, right? Just think, because you supposed to be in good faith, right?
Staffer, it don't matter who did it. We all know he racist. He don't
Yeah,
give
I
a
was gonna
fuck.
say I don't even think
He gonna-
accountability is the issue.
Yeah,
It's the
it's
fact that
not.
he saw nothing wrong with it because he said
He don't.
Oh, it was just me being king of the jungle and them being 2 animals in the jungle. Like,
But it was other people in it
So-
too. So it's like he didn't really give a fuck. He
you
don't
don't
care.
It don't got nothing to do with being accountable. Whether he did it or he didn't do it, you saw nothing nothing wrong with it, and you
No.
presented that you saw nothing wrong with
At
to the
all.
world,
But
and
I
that's a way
also-
for you to contribute, adding fuel to this fire that you keep putting with this racism and this all this just having everybody divided.
I also think though, low key, it's a distraction because it has
Everything
been
is.
released that yes, President Barack Obama's name is in the Epstein's files, but it's never that he was actually in attendance or participating. It was mentioned. His name was just mentioned. Like
No, he's in them pictures and all that stuff too.
But I mean,
it's just
like-
like you said, it's a decoy to take off of that. I don't give a fuck,
Sensationalizing
Joe. I'm tired of
everything.
Trump. Fuck out of here.
yeah.
If ain't nobody tell you, fuck out of here. I'm tired of you. I'm
But
fucking
you know,
tired of
but you know what I think it also is. I think that they know that black people will tear black people down quicker than they do anybody
Yeah.
else. So as long
Yeah.
as they putting our people in front of that, we gonna focus on tearing them down and talking about that and
Yep.
all of that
And
before
that's
we
why
get
I
to
feel
everything
like
else.
at what point, right? Because a lot of us know this already. At what point do we stand up and make it like change the narrative? Because the thing is that to change how we operate as a people is not something that we have to be in a classroom to do it. It could just take us three that we have decided, something outside of whatever, we not gonna gossip. You know what I'm saying? We could just decide that. We start in that culture, which other people are watching us, they see that culture, and then it just keeps carrying on. Like I met a young lady, a couple times we done hung out, but she got to really see my friends, and she left from that feeling like I didn't even know this kind of sisterhood even existed because this is the kind of stuff that happened in my circle. So even with that, it's a teaching moment with us just being organic with each other because it's this stigma that we don't love each other, that we hate each other. And I feel like it's black people that only get that kind of scrutiny, like, oh, y'all, they train us to hate each other. And we operate like that. And it may not be all of us, but that's what they get to see. They get to see us fighting on TV. They get to see us in the movies that they put out. We fighting our men. We fighting the women over our men. It's just a whole lot. And it's not like we just fighting each other, right? When we fighting these battles, we fighting everybody. And
So,
it's like,
question: do you think black people love black people?
I do.
I do. I don't even think
love
they.
Or do you
teach us-
think to a certain extent? Because I'm not gonna say for me wholeheartedly. I don't think it's everyone. I feel like it's a lot of hate too. You got people killing black people every day.
I don't even think it's hate.
So
I think it's fear. I think it's poverty, and I think it's the fact that everyone in the world outside of black and brown people, they teach us to hate everything that we could be. And so when we see somebody up, damn, I could be up, but I ain't. I'm gonna hate on them. I'm gonna try to steal it from them. I'm gonna
Right.
kill them and take what they have. They teaching us that type of shit. And so it looks like it's hate, but it's not hate. People are afraid. People are hungry. People are in poverty. People are uneducated. People are trying and still getting nowhere and looking at everybody else getting somewhere and they not even going half as hard as them.
Because also I feel like people don't want to help in the black community. Everybody want to charge you for everything. I'm gonna charge you. You want to know how to make noodles?
But you wanna know-
$4.99.
okay,
Like everything there is, it seems like it's just charged. Nobody to me.
But how can you
wants
get
to
mad?
help.
How can you get mad at that when we don't have anything and we people just trying to come up? Like,
No, I'm not mad at it. I'm
like-
But
just
I'm not
saying,
even
like,
gonna say that. What I'm gonna say is that, but you have these people who give to the community, right? Give to the community. They do stuff for free. I remember back in the day being able to go to a corner store and, you know what I'm saying, the person know my grandmother or whatever, and I'm able to get milk or butter, and my grandmother, you know what I'm saying, it's a bartering system or whatever the case is. I remember that being the case. The reason why you have to stop is because then you got some people that just take advantage of it. Or you got them same people who you already had this system going. All you have to do is have some couth and some decorum about yourself, but now you coming in and now you don't never pay me back for the butter I'll let you have. So now I'm supposed to take a loss so that you could gain. It's not fair. Like for me, for my salon, I used to only charge a cancellation fee. People started skimping me on a cancellation fee. So now you gotta pay a deposit. And your appointment ain't confirmed until you pay the deposit because I've done so much free hair. I've done hair you could get your hair done this week and pay me in a couple weeks and have to cash out request people to send me my bread. Why do I have to do that when I did you a courtesy? Because you my peoples. So for me, no, I don't want to give out no more handouts. If I choose to, then yes, but I'm not just... Nah, I'm gonna charge you for everything because if it was in the reverse, you want to charge me. And that, for me, that's just telling me that you appreciate my craft and my time. I gotta still live like you gotta still live. Now, I might not charge you nothing crazy, but you gotta pay me something. You gotta be able to, come on.
That's why I go by never give what you can't afford.
This is true.
You never give what you can't afford. If you can, go ahead. But
I
if you
can't afford to lose
you
my
can't.
talent. I can't afford to spend 5 hours on whatever kind of hairstyle and then you just walk off and you say you gonna pay me and then you just walk off and that's it.
See, and
Because it's
I
the
think,
principle for me at this point.
But I
You
think
out
even
fly
that-
like this and
but even that conversation is still tied into everything that we could be, but we are not because we don't have the spaces, we don't have the resources, we don't have the equity, we don't have all of that. So again, it's all systemic. This is meant to keep us where we are. Like everything we talk about, welfare, all that is literally meant to keep us in one spot. And so when we try to venture out and do something, it's gonna look crazy. It's gonna be expensive. It's, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's gonna be like, damn, all of that just for the cup of soup. But hey,
it is what
niggas
it
gotta get out
is.
how they live.
Because the truth of the matter is that if a label gets slapped on it and a celebrity has it or whatever, now you willing to pay for it.
That's the perfect
Rihanna,
example.
like I'm telling y'all legit, I have a Dollar Tree ELF lipstick that I bought, and I have Rihanna's lipstick. I prefer the ELF, even though I love the Rihanna one. I prefer that one. Why? It coats better. The matte is better. I paid $1.25 compared to the $60 I paid. But everybody and their mother sell her out for HBIC and the MVP. They $60 for a lipstick that lasts 12 months.
See, I don't even buy
But my
shit like
thing
that.
is, but if
so.
Charity putting out a lipstick, right, and she got all the same qualities that Rihanna have, and she's saying she want $40 for it, they gonna complain. They not, oh, let me, come on, let me just be a tester. Nah, get that girl what she worth, cause she put in that money to go to a chemist, to go to a lab, to get all of that stuff to make sure that it's long lasting, that it work. Give her money.
And that's why, yes, support your people, but support your people.
Yeah, but that's like going back to Glow and her sister when you saying support your people, right? How much is enough?
So I
When is the help
don't
enough?
think just giving somebody money because they feel entitled to it, that's not support.
No,
That's charity to me.
charity.
That's two separate things. I don't really care for charity because charity is always a one-time thing, and then once it's gone, they fucked. I want to give you something that you can figure out how to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Like what they say, you could bring a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink or whatever. It's like that or whatever. So sometimes you just gotta give somebody something. It be like that, you know what I mean? But in real situations where you really looking out for somebody, look out for them in a way that they can look out for themselves from now on. That's the real gifts.
So, do y'all feel like black people that have money, right? Do y'all feel like they're still involved with the community, still being able to take care of their family and all
You
of
get
that?
some people that I believe it. You get some people that's still involved in their community, and you get some that's don't. They ain't used to money. They got it, and they gonna go live their life. You do have some people. You got football players that got foundations, in their community, not just for their family and stuff like that. You got celebrities that have charities, nonprofits. They giving away stuff for holidays and stuff like that. And you got some people that's just real niggerish. I made the money. This is my money. I ain't got to give it to nobody. I don't got to do nothing for nobody.
And looking out for your community don't even always have to be monetary.
It don't.
You could just be giving
People
some
got some
advice,
foundations that they
encouraging
help
somebody.
with people for college,
Right.
kids for college. College is expensive. Honey,
It
me
is.
paying college tuition. Me,
It's
I know,
expensive.
very expensive. And you have some celebrities like Megan Thee Stallion, if I'm not mistaken, she got like a Hottie. It's the Hottie scholarship that she's giving out now to anybody that's going to school. It's things that they help with. You get what I'm saying? And it's good, but I feel like why not help your community? Why not help rebuild where you're from?
Right.
It's a lot of things, books in schools that kids don't have. You get what I'm saying? Why not try to help out?
Right.
Why get this money and just go and I get it, live your life, but why not help out where you see help?
But
is
that's why I
needed?
think that when you make over a certain amount of money, you should have you have a mandatory donation that you have to do for a charity outside of anything that you serve on and that has anything to do with yourself.
That would be
I
dope.
feel like that.
That would be dope.
It should be
would
like
help
Well, you know
select
what they could
ones.
do? You know what they could do?
What?
Pay a larger amount in taxes.
No, that's not the same though. That's
Because
not
if
the
they pay a
same.
larger amount in taxes, guess what? We can.
That's not the same
shake
though.
that money
I mean
right
something
around.
that goes specifically.
They could do both.
Two.
Listen, they don't do
This
shit
is
with the
Savannah
tax
makes-
money
Savannah
anyways.
makes
We got all
$8
these
This
fucking
making me feel like Johnny
potholes.
got 5 apples. Savannah make $8 million a year to do what we doing right now. $8 million. She should definitely be giving up at least 2, if not
Yeah,
3 of them.
but-
2
but-
million? No, jail.
No, because
Facts.
No,
Take
who
her.
at least 3 of them in her taxes?
yeah, but the only taxes
$2
that the only
No,
taxes that
I
actually
work for
really
this.
affect us is our
I
state
work for this.
taxes.
It's
Federal
mine.
taxes,
It's
they
my
do what the
money
fuck
and I
they want
need
with
it
that.
now.
And they not doing nothing
So-
with it, and that's a part. They need no, I wasn't done. She need to
they
put
get
up
a
at
couple
least 2. Look, she need to
thousand,
put in
100,000
2 to 3
maybe.
million of her salary every year.
2 to 3 million to a charity?
No, to a charity, taxes, anything that we
2
wanted
to 3
be.
million dollars
Why not?
out of her 6?
She'll have 6.
And you
makes
want her to give
8.
up 3 or 2 of them?
Listen, I don't want her to listen. She
Jail,
work hard,
Dom.
whatever she
No.
do.
No,
I just
fuck.
want her to pay more.
Maybe a couple 100,000 maybe, but not
Oh,
no
you don't
fucking
want-
million
You don't think that
dollars.
she should have to pay $1 million?
No, because if I get on, I'm trying to be on. I'm not giving that up either.
I'm just saying the laws won't change. But no, y'all, the other thing that I was
just
just
saying a
thinking
couple-
about, right?
couple 100,000,
And I don't mean to
but
double
not a
back,
million.
but I wanted to, y'all, it just dawned on me. Y'all know that Jay and Pusha was listed in them Epstein files too, right?
Yeah.
Y'all heard that?
Yep, I
I'm gonna
heard
say it's an
that.
allegation
Yeah, because I didn't see it myself as an allegation.
that the young lady woke up to being in a room with, is it Harvey Weinstein, Jay, and Pusha?
Yeah, and they was watching, right?
She said
Yeah.
they said Push was the handler and Jay and whoever else was doing stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all believe that?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yes, exactly.
Allegedly,
anything is
allegedly,
possible. I don't
this
put
is what they
anything past
said.
anybody.
Allegedly, I don't put nothing past
I
anybody.
feel like the chances of it actually happening like that are slim because we know it was not no niggas allowed up in there. So
Right.
not in that space. So I think the chances of that is slim. But I don't put
Yeah.
anything past anybody.
The world is full of crazy people
It
right
is.
now. So
It definitely
I don't
is.
know.
Definitely. All right, so ladies,
Let her do it. Let her do it. Yeah, let her do
good.
it.
I was turning around. You, let's get it.
So my book will be out tomorrow on Amazon.
Wait, what's tomorrow's
You
date?
can purchase
The
it.
10th?
Tomorrow is the 10th.
It's big
so
moves
February
tomorrow.
10th. This is my birthday gift to myself.
Happy
Where can
I've
we
been
get it
working
at?
on this for a long time.
Where can we get it?
Amazon. So
Okay.
Amazon, you could order it on Amazon. You could get it also in the ebook on Amazon
Do you have hard
as
copies?
well. I have
Can they pull up on you?
yeah.
Well, wait. What's the title of the book?
From his queen to his enemy is the title of the book.
And let me before she go in, let me just tell you I read some of it and this shit is good from page 1.
So all
Yes.
my books are I would say one thing about my books. All my books are experiences from just life growing up, things I know about other people, things I may heard, things that other people may have encountered. So they kind of dare to me is a craft to me. And I was really, really scared to Des. I shout out to my girl Des because I was really scared to really publish. I've been contemplating this. I've been finished with this last year and I haven't pushed it. So all my
here
books
now.
are dear
Yes,
to me.
let's get it.
So
But can they pull up on you and get it?
yeah, I got copies. Pull up on me
us.
and get it. Y'all inbox me, text me, DM, subscribe, follow us on our page.
You know what we should have did? We should have did the thing when they were like, this is my friend, she about to show her book and y'all
Yeah,
better,
better
like
like
it.
Okay. Now, y'all heard what we said.
We could do a TikTok. Listen.
Yeah. So make sure y'all purchase my book.
woo, woo.
And
Your birthday Friday.
yes, my birthday
I'm
is
going to
Thursday.
Oh, your birthday Thursday, but your party
I'm
is
so
Friday.
sad.
Yes.
All
So
right,
sad.
so it's gonna be
missing
lit.
it.
All right, well, I guess
I'm
we gotta
calling you on
start
FaceTime. I
preparing.
hope you answer so I can be lit on FaceTime.
Listen, so that means that we gotta, get prepared for that. So we gonna go ahead and head out. Y'all be easy, y'all be great.